almost 4 weeks of tracking these stocks, and things are getting pretty interesting. Good morning. It is April 8th. Let me just double check. Sorry, no, it's May 8th. May 8th, 2026. And I am going to touch on bird stock, RDGT stock, and OMEX stock quickly. This is your 4 week update basically. We've been going over these stocks for a few weeks now. This is why you cannot time the market. Things take time, sometimes longer than we think. But today I'm talking about how these stocks are heating up. For example, RDGT stock, for example, this is the 1 day time frame, and finally on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, today's Friday, this past Tuesday, the RSI, the momentum purple line, went above that yellow average line, and it is at the 32 area. So this is a perfect entry, and now the 1 day is in favor, which is spectacular for RDGT. It's still high risk speculative stock, but I'm pretty interested to see how this RSI is going to reach that exit area, that 70 area here on the 1 day time frame. So that is something that I wanted to update you all for RDGT stock. The 21-day is still below this white line, is still below this, well, we have an arrow right here, below this 200-day yellow line. So that is pretty bearish, but that RSI on the 1 day is showing life. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. And just a reminder on RDGT stock, the 9-hour time frame had, if I remember, yep, it's 9 hour. It had that strong bullish divergence. So this is a stock that I'm looking to see how it plays. Swing up under RSI, swing down under price action. So that is strong bullish divergence. We shall see how that 1 day plays for RDGT stock. Now we are going to go back into OMEX stock on the 3-hour. I remember we last stopped off at the 3-hour time frame, and I had mentioned that the RSI was hitting that 70 area. So we knew that this was a take profit zone if you entered. So this is an exit. If you're not physically entering and exiting trades, you can realize just by analyzing, if you're just learning and following the market, because it's good to put time into the market. If you're putting time into the market and seeing how the RSI plays along the way, you would have known that this is an exit area because it's around that 70 area mark. Now the RSI is around 56. So we shall see how, and that purple momentum line is below the yellow average line here on the RSI. I'll just quickly put arrows there for those of you who are now joining us. This purple line on the RSI is a momentum line, and it's below this yellow average line, which shows that the momentum has gone down. We want it to go back above this average yellow line, so then we know, like in the past, that the trend is up. Okay, so that is what we are watching. So we are looking for OMEX stock on the 3-hour to see how it goes back above that yellow average line. So this has been fun so far. We started out all the way April 28th at around 0.9, and it's now at 1.23 a share. Okay, that's RDGT, OMEX, and now bird stock. Bird stock, I have that RSI has hidden bullish, swing down under the RSI, swing up under price action. But now this purple momentum line is below the average yellow line, but that hidden bullish, I'm going to stay in and see how this 3-hour reverses back up above that average line. And you don't have to follow me. People take and exit trades differently. Someone may come out and wait for that to go back above. So it's up to you all. But this bullish divergence is why I am still in. And the moving averages, we've talked about this multiple times, but I will keep talking about it because I love it. And I hope you all eventually love it. Or if you love it, I hope you stay loving it. So this 21-day, let me get my handy dandy arrow, one of my favorite tools. This 21-day here, moving average is above the 200-day average, moving average, and that is what we want. That shows us that it is bullish. It can it's on an upward trend. So that is what I'm looking at. And its potential target is to 28 from 5.6. So that is what we are looking at here. And before I close out, I'll go back to that secret stock I had mentioned before, AIOS. And I was big on it. I thought it was a day play. This is why we don't try to time the market. I thought it was a day play because this 30-minute time frame had hidden bullish here. Swing down under RSI, swing up under price action. So I wanted to see how it was going to go upward. And so far it went upward a little bit, but now it's sideways action. So we shall see how it makes its target to 34 a share. But we want to watch out for it. But I should say we don't really look at price action as much as we do indicators. Indicators always. This 21-day moving average on price action is above the 200-day moving average, so that's a bullish sign. And this RSI down here, the purple momentum line, is below that average line. Why it has that sideways action right now. But we want to see how it reverses back above that average line. All right, well, these were the updates for all of the stocks that we have touched on this channel, on this Instagram, on this TikTok. Any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section. I am always happy to answer any questions or respond, and hoping to hear from you all. These were the updates, and yeah, see you in the next video, and happy Friday.